Hello and welcome to more Paper Mario. Oh, crud. Gosh dang it, Merly. I don't need you. Oh, and it looks like Merly's spell has finally run out, actually. I was going to say I'm going to try to avoid the Shy Guy if I can, and the reason being is if we hit this, we can get ourselves a Power Quake badge. Greatly damages all enemies on the ground or ceiling. This is basically Quake Hammer, but better. With our current setup, this will actually do 7 damage to all enemies. And the Shy Guys had 7 HP, so I wanted to get the badge before I fought them if I could. And one other thing, last time, of course, I forgot to update a star piece counter, so here it is, we got it. I cannot believe I've missed another one. You know, it's so embarrassing every time I miss them because I watch the videos very closely. Like, I watch the video, I edit as I go, and then I rewatch it, and then I export it, and then I watch it again, and somehow, even doing all that, somehow I managed to miss this gosh dang star piece counter this many times. But let's go over to this area right here, and I guess we'll get that. Now, you could check pretty much every bush in the area. Some of them will have coins, some will open like that. I'm not necessarily going to check every single bush because for the most part, the bushes are going to either have nothing or they're going to have coins. And, well, just looking at my coin counter, I don't really need coins that much. So you could check those for coins if you want. But let's go over here. We've got another baddie to fight. And actually, I kind of wanted to equip the Quake Hammer badge before I did this. CRUD. You know what? It's okay. We can just do Bomb Bet. Here's the plan, guys. We're going to do Power Bomb. And then we're going to follow it up with... That was not a Power Bomb. This is going so great. I was going to do Power Bomb and then follow it up with a Power Shell, but I can't even do that right. So, well, these guys are gonna get dropped down to 7. If only we had the Quake Hammer or the Power Quake on, that would have been perfect, but nope. All right, let's just go ahead and have Bo smack this one. That'll do it. Let's go ahead and smack him a few times. Do your 5 damage. All right, and we've just got one more guy to take down. That was a lot more complicated than it needed to be. All I had to do was use Quake Hammer into Cooper's Power Shell, take them all out, kaboom, get the level up, and we'd be fine. But, well, since the level's going to heal us anyways, I guess it mostly didn't matter. I'm gonna go ahead and level up FP this time, and let's actually exit out of here. Now let me go adjust my badge setup, and we'll get rid of that annoying sound in just a second. But let's go down here. We're gonna take off the HP plus. We're gonna take off Power Rush. I really have no need for that. We'll also unequip Zap Tap, and let's put on the Flower Finder. And I also want to go up here and put on Quake Hammer and Power Quake. And do I have Speedy Spin and all that on? Okay, it looks like we're good. I guess that's all we really need for now. I guess I could put on Dodge Master since I just have some free BP right now. All right, so let's go on through here. And if we flip this little bush, we can find one of the baby Yoshis we've been looking for. Arr, that was so scary. We were playing hide and seek and there was these weird plant and it trapped me here. I think he said this, not these, Scykoh. Sushi was right. We should have just stayed inside the village to play hide and seek. We should have obeyed her. Thanks for coming to get me. I'm going home now. All right, looks like he learned his lesson. Okay, so nothing left inside there, and okay, nothing over here as well. So let's do a little bit of backtracking. Actually, if you go through this little side area, this takes you right back to the start where Shamu is. So you could go through here if you want to, I guess have a shortcut, I don't know. But we're just gonna go back over this way and hop back onto Sushi. Sorry, Bo, you're going back away. Now over on the right side, there is a super block. So we'll get that to get Sushi upgraded to super as well. There actually is a valid reason to not get this right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it. If you want, you could wait and get this later, and next episode it'll make more sense why you might want to skip that, but yeah, just take my word for it. But let's go take a look at the power of Quake, or Power Quake, I think it's called Power Quake. There we go. We can just take all these guys out in one shot. Now, the other enemies, the Hurt Plants and the Ambushes, those guys have 8 HP, so with those I would still do Quake Hammer plus Cooper, but for Shy Guys, this works out perfectly. And speaking of Hurt Plants, okay, we got those guys. Now let's go grab the super block and let's take a look at what we get for a super ability for Sushi. She'll master Water Block to increase Mario's defense power. Yes, a very, very awesome ability, especially if you're going for more of a defensive build. Imagine doing Danger Mario with damage dodge and that thing that cuts the damage in half, and with the defense plus and putting power or water block on. It's awesome. It's pretty much the defense equivalent of Watt's electro charge, but over here we've got, oh gosh, Mr. Bad Guy. There we are. Let's go and hit this tree and we get ourselves a coin. Now you might remember whenever there's one of these bells, there's a hidden item nearby, and that is right here. We get a Thunder Rage. Anything else in here? I guess there is, but let's move on. Like I said, I'm not gonna check every bush. I'll check a few here and there, but Well, if you want to check every single bush to see if you can get as many coins as possible, definitely go ahead. Now right here, there is a coin, but if we go for it, we're going to take some damage. So, depends on if you're willing to take the damage to get that coin. I would suggest skipping that. Let's just move these guys. And I'm not going to go for the battle against those two ambushes, but if we go hit this guy, we'll get a fright jar. Now, we could go to the right, but I want to go this way first. So let's go over to the left. And once again, we could go up to this area, this little dock here, but we're gonna keep going to the left. We're going all the way to the left for now. And if we go over here, once again, not going on the dock just yet, I wanna go over to here so we can get ourselves a star piece. I just noticed Mario like closes his eyes underwater. I guess he's trusting Sushi to guide us or something. But let's hop off on here now. Now, whenever you see these little things, these tree stumps, you don't wanna ground pound it. No, you just wanna whack it with a hammer. And for whatever reason, that makes a giant tree pop out. It'll fall over and create a perfect bridge for us. Now that's convenient. If we go right over here, we've got another baby Yoshi to save. Whoa, sniff, sniff. Why are you smelling me? We were playing hide and seek. I had to be it, but I couldn't find anyone at all. I was wandering around and then I got lost. You were right, Sushi. The jungle's really scary. What I want to know is how did this guy get across these pits of water by himself? I mean, not even Mario could do that, and I don't know, he's like a superhero basically, so we had to get a fish partner, but I guess Yoshis can swim, even though they can't in Super Mario Sunshine. They can't even touch water or they'll die. Okay, we got Mr. Fuzzy taken care of, and he dropped a lot of stuff, jeez. But that's pretty much all that there is on this side, so let's go back over this way, and we'll check out the other dock that we missed. So basically I went to the end, and we're working our way back and collecting everything on the way back here. Anything inside this tree? Nope. And over on this side, we have another one of these little propeller dudes. So if we propeller our way up, we can go to the top level. And I guess we'll check this tree as well. Aha, a coin, wow. And let me just deal with this guy real quick. Okay, now this one, we've got a lot of bushes to examine, but we just want to examine these two, and that'll unveil this little pipe here. And once we go inside, it's going to be very dark. So let's get out Watt. It's kind of weird, in the battle with the Fuzzy Pea, just having Watt out was enough for us to see, but when we're in an actual area, we have to hold her in our hands for some reason. But up here we have another one of these crying Yoshis. It's kind of a weird twist of fate because back in Yoshi's Island, it was actually Baby Mario that was crying. And in Paper Mario, now it's the Baby Yoshis that are crying. So it's just a total flip of the script there. But yeah, we got little Mr. Baby Yoshi. It was so dark and scary I couldn't find a way out. Thanks for coming to get me out of here. Yeah, no problem. Once again, how did he get up here? I mean, maybe he has his own spin jump so he could actually use the propeller flower to get up here, but other than that, I have no idea how he could have possibly gotten up here. Now, this rock might look a bit suspicious, but I've tried jumping on it, hammering it, ground pounding using Bombette. That rock does nothing, so don't worry about that. Let's just get back out of here, and let's make our way back down and over to the right some more. Oh, I guess we'll just get Sushi back out, because it's kind of required. A little bit required there, Paper Mario. So let's just hop on Sushi's back, swim back to where we were, and once again, we'll continue with the plan of getting the stuff that we passed up before. So now we're going to go to this right area, past the ambushes, and we'll have a hurt plant, CRUD. There we are. We also got a Shy Guy to take care of. Okay, with all the butt heads out of the way, now we can finally go across this log, and what's on the other side? Well, another bridge to build. And back there, there's actually a statue of Raphael the Raven, or it's just a Raven statue. I assume it's Raphael the Raven, but could be wrong. And of course, another hurt plant. I should mention which plants are hurt plants and which plants are heart plants is actually not random. They're the same every time. So if you don't want to fight the hurt plants, whichever ones you see me go for that turn out to be hurt plants, just don't go interact with those ones and you'll avoid the battles completely. Man, there's just a lot of butt heads out here, but I guess we're gonna keep going to the right. There is another dock down there, but let's just go this way. All right, that one's actually a heart plant, and I could actually use the heal. I've actually spent a few minutes interacting with the heart plants after last time, because I wasn't sure how they worked. And the way it works is, sometimes they will not give you a heart, but after they give you usually around 3 hearts or so, then, or I guess a bit more sometimes, but after they give you a few hearts, eventually they'll stop giving you hearts. So no matter how many times I interact with it from that point, I think this time it gave me 5 hearts, so maybe 5 is the limit, but yeah. After a while, they'll stop giving you hearts there. Yeah, somebody help me. Uh-oh. No, I'm so scared I want to go home. Not the yellow Yoshi. Or is it orange? It's one of those colors. But we've got a new enemy here, so let's get out Goombario. It might just look like a regular old piranha plant, but it's not. This is a fancy one. Doing a little dance or something. All right, so once we get inside this, we've got 2 of them. Let's go over to the tattle on a putrid piranha. This is a putrid piranha. Max HP is 12, attack power 3, defense power 0. Putrid piranhas sometimes bite, but the truly scary thing is their nasty poisonous breath. The power of their bad breath is 2, but your HP will begin to fall if you get poisoned. Same as poison all the other times. So you could use your feeling fine badge if you wanted to. You should try to recover as quickly as possible if you get poisoned. Yeah, I'm just, as usual, not very worried about the poison. All we're going to do is Power Quake twice. If we didn't want to do Tattle, we could just do Power Quake into Power Bomb with Bombette, and that would take him down. Ow. Well, that guy's not going to poison me, and that guy's going to try to, but we blocked it. Let's go back over to Power Quake and do one more. That'll take him down. Now, the crazy thing about Power Quake, guys, is if you did Peril Mario, you would have +4 to what we have, so you would be doing 11 with Power Quake. Now, these guys had 12, but with 11, you could just use Watt's Electro Charge, that'll give us +1, and suddenly we have 12. So you could technically take those guys out in one Power Quake. Whoa, are they all gone? I thought those things were going to eat me right up. Thanks for saving me, Mario. I'll do what you grown-ups tell me to do from now on. I don't even want to do bad things anymore. I just want to be a good boy. I'm going home now. Bye! Alright, geez, you don't need to yell, dude. Alright, so let's go and interact with this bush, which is not important at all. How about this bush? Nope, I guess the bushes here are not important. I think we already hit that tree. So we've got 4 Yoshis down, just one more to go here. Let's go back to sushi. Oh, we cannot miss that, guys. That is a very important coin. Yes! We got it. Alright, now let's go down this way. And this is going to be... It's going to look like we're backtracking a bit, but we're actually not. We're going back to the same screen that we started on, but we're actually on a different part of it. So there, right there is the box where we got that badge from. You know what? While we're in this battle, let me actually do nothing with sushi. Let me show you guys how these guys attack. So they'll latch onto you, and you have to mash A to get them off. Those guys will keep hitting you over and over until you get them off of you. And unless you mash really fast, you're probably going to take 4 damage there. I've never managed to mash fast enough to not get hit at all. I'm not sure if that's even possible, but, well, if you're a good masher, you could definitely try. But let's go down here, interact with this guy, I guess. Get a coin. And up there we can see the little baby Yoshi, the last one here. Let's knock him down. Oh, morning. Hey, it's Mario. What's the matter with you? You were looking for me. Oh, sushi too? We were playing hide and seek and I got really sleepy. I figured I'd take a nap here. There's nothing to worry about. The jungle's not so bad. I am starting to get a little bit lonely though, so maybe I ought to head back home. Bye now. And we got some super happy cheering music, and that means we found all the baby Yoshis. And once again, we've got another one of these trees to build the bridge, so we just smack that, and it'll actually give us a shortcut, which is very convenient. That'll come in handy later as well. But let's go back across, avoid that symbol thing there. Now let's just go back into the village, and there's no more panic. Hooray! But I think we can talk to a couple of these guys. Everyone has finally calmed down since you found the kids. Thank you, thank you. Children are treasured by everyone in the village. That reminds me, the village leader wishes to thank you. You should go over to see him. Let's go talk to some of the Fearsome Five. The Fearsome Five are back! We got scolded, so we'll be good for now. But we'll be back to doing exciting things again soon. Yeah! Hey, Mario, what are you doing now, huh? Something fun? What, you're gonna go inside the volcano? Oh boy, that sounds awesome. I wish I could go too. The funny thing is, if you talk to any of these guys, they all start their line with the Fearsome Five are back! Yeah, every single time. I'm gonna go through here a bit quickly. You can pause to read if you'd like to, but I just want to show off that, yes indeed, they'll all start their lines with that CRUD. This one as well. I'll just show this one. I won't show the other two, but it's all the same. Alright, so let's go actually talk to the village guy. Actually, no, first, let me do a couple of things here. Let's go to Toad House and heal up, because we are down just a little bit. So, let's do that. There we are. Looks like we're all healed up. The next thing I want to do is actually go to the shop. There's nothing I want to buy, but... Actually, there's nothing I want to sell either, but there's a couple things that I would like to deposit. So let's go to check, and I want to deposit the jam and jelly because, as I said last time, we'll be using that for cooking, and I don't want to accidentally use it. And also, I want to deposit a coconut. There's quite a few recipes that could use coconuts, but there's only one that requires it, so we're just going to get one coconut. That's all we need for all the recipes that we're going to be doing. So, now let's move on and go talk to the village leader. Or talk to this guy. I'm so glad the kids are safely back from that dangerous jungle. We owe you, Mario. The kids seemed like they got scared by the experience, but they still didn't learn anything. Okay, enough delaying. Let's go and actually talk to the village leader way back here over by the statue. Mario, I must thank you. You have saved the children of the village. I feel that no expression of our gratitude could be enough. You truly are a hero. We deeply appreciate your valor. Hearing him talk about gratitude just reminds me of the speech by Daniel Bryan recently. The feels. Alright, at least I can do this. You still wish to go to Mount Lava Lava, don't you? I have remembered a good way to reach the volcano. Please come this way. By this way, he means right over there, just like a few steps. I thought it was somewhere around here. Are you looking for the star piece that we stole last time? I really hope he's not looking for that. Oh yes, I found it. Here it is. Take it, please. And here we get the Jade Raven. I guess he was not looking for the star piece. The Jade statue of a raven that Yoshi's village leader gave you. Cool. Whenever events beyond our control occur on this island, we ask the help of Raphael the Raven, the island's master. If anyone can help you reach the volcano, it's definitely Raphael the Raven. Gosh, they have to say his full name every single time. He lives in the depths of this island. If you place the Jade Raven into the statue of Raphael, okay, that time they didn't say the full name, never mind. Way into the depths of the jungle will appear. I haven't been able to see Raphael since I was a bit young, or since I was a young Yoshi. I remember that it was incredibly difficult to find him because the jungle's trees and scrubs, yes, covered the way. I'm sure you'll find the path. May all your wishes come true. Wait, just 1 minute. You have one heck of a story behind you, Mario. Why in the world would you want to go to Mount Lava Lava? I don't know if Sushi is finally getting the recognition, like if they're finally giving Mario recognition for the fame they have, or if they're just talking about wanting to go to the volcano. Either way, it's very hot and very dangerous in the volcano. If you aren't extremely careful and lucky, you'll be roasted to a golden brown. But you don't care, you guys are going there anyways. I do not approve of this. Oh, you're going to the volcano because you want to save the princess from some bad guys? What a touching story. Romantic stories like that just touch a soft spot in this heart of mine. That does it. I can't let you go alone. I, Sushi, will be your side until the end. Or be at your side. Hopefully they won't become my side. You needn't worry, Mario. I love taking care of others. If you plan on getting through this jungle, you need me anyway. Come, Mario. That volcano isn't getting any cooler. But our team is getting cooler because we now officially have Sushi. They are a mainstay. That would be awful if they actually took the super block and then just ran off with it, but no, they're gonna be on our team. But we're going to wrap things up here, guys. What will we find in the depths of the jungle? Find out next time on Paper Mario. I'll see you guys then. Take care.